morning everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing well. If you're living with your family, I hope that they're doing well as well. Welcome back to the PCC MUSC 42A second year piano. Today is week 3. Do you have all the materials ready? We need to have the course information sheet, the syllabus packet by Professor Bedioka, sight reading book, green book, keyboard paintings, colorful keyboard classics, the handout, In the Mood, and also don't forget about the metronome. Now let's take out the course information sheet. Turn to page 6, course outline. Today we are going to cover everything listed on week 3. Let's start with E scale, E major scale. Take out the syllabus packet. Turn to page 38. Today, week 3, we are going to learn E flat major and E major. 5-finger pattern. Do you remember the pattern? This is a right hand pattern starting from the lowest note to the top note. Would be whole step. Form another whole step, half step, whole step. Now, put your right hand thumb on E flat, form a whole step, half step, whole step. This is an E flat major 5-finger pattern, 5-finger position. Let's try the left hand. From the lowest note to the top note, we need to form a whole step, half step, whole step. Put your left hand pinky, little finger, 5th finger on E flat. Form a whole step and don't move these 2 notes. 2 fingers, another whole step. Don't move. Form another half step and whole step. So this is E flat major position. Now let's continue E major position. Right hand thumb on E, form a whole step, half step, whole step. Left hand just simply copy what your right hand's doing, just 1 octave lower. So this will be whole step, half step, whole step. Before we are going to play 5-finger major scales, parallel motion means exactly same notes 1 octave apart from each other, moving same direction. It's called parallel motion. Now I'd like you to form build a beautiful heart shape. This is called beautiful piano hand. Knuckles and joints support the fingertips. Always remember to trim your fingernails. Always play with your fingertips. Fingertips need to be firm. Wrists need to be high and relaxed. Now put your beautiful heart shape or beautiful piano hands on E flat major position. Let's do 5-finger pattern E flat major scale. Let's continue E major, E as example. Put your hands on E major position. This is parallel motion. Now let's continue page 39. We are going to do both E flat major and E major. For this one, we are going to do the contrary motion, means both hands are moving opposite direction. Exactly the same pattern as we did in the previous 2 weeks, week 1 and week 2. Now let's continue week 3, E flat major. Put both hands on E flat major position, right hand going up, left hand going down. Both hands started from from your thumbs. Here we go. Let's continue E major. E major position, contrary motion, 5-finger pattern. That's it. Let's continue scale and primary chord progression. Today, week 3, let's try E major, E as example. Now, put your right hand back on 5-finger pattern. Right away, we have the first 5 notes. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Now, we need to form another 2 notes. The 5th note to the 6th note, another whole step. 6th note to the 7th note, another whole step. Remember, you just need to add 2 more whole steps. Whole step, whole step. And of course, the last note will be exactly same as the beginning. So E major, we have E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. E major has 4 sharps. Key signature F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. On the keyboard, E major, F sharp comes first. F sharp, G sharp, and we have C sharp and D sharp. Fingering is super easy, exactly same as C major. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back down, exactly same fingering as ascending scale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up your 3rd finger. 3, 2, 1. Let's try left hand. Fingering exactly same as C major. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up your 3rd finger. 3, 2, 1. Going backward, exactly same fingerings as ascending scale. 2, 3. Thumb goes under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now week 1 and week 2, we learned the chord progression. So E major is exactly same fingers as C major. Put your right hand back on E major 5-finger pattern. Right away, 1, 3, 5. The first note, 3rd note, and 5th note. This is a tonic chord, 1 chord. Now let's go to 4th chord. We have the first note. We need to play the 4th note with our middle finger. 6th note, from 5th note to 6th note, pinky needs to go up. Whole step. This is a 4th chord. Right hand, make sure that you play the 4th note with your middle finger. Back to 1 chord. 5, 7 chord. We have the 4th and 5th note. Thumb goes down. Half step. And 1 chord. Now let's try the left hand. 1 chord. 4th chord. You don't need to move your middle finger. We have E, A, the first note, and the 4th note. Thumb goes up. Whole step. Back to 1 chord. 5, 7 chord. We have these 2 notes. Pinky goes down. Half step. Slide your hands into the keys. And slide out for 1 chord. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration for E major, of E major scale and chord progression really slowly for you. Middle fingers on the 3rd note. Middle fingers on the 6th note. Middle fingers on the 6th note. Middle fingers on the 3rd note. Progression. 4th chord, the top note goes up, whole step. Make sure your right hand use 1, 3, 5, 1 chord, 5, 7 chord. The lowest note goes down, half step. Back to 1 chord. Now this week, week 3, we're going to have the test on E major. Quarter note equals 92. Time signature 4/4. Subdivision 8th note. Hope you enjoy it. Here's a demonstration of your quiz week 3 technique E major.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
Now we finished the technique. Let's take out the course information sheet, course outline. Page 6. After the E scale, continue. Syllabus rhythm trio, page 47. Take out the syllabus packet. Turn to page 47. Today, this week, week 3, we are supposed to do the entire page 47. I'm going to guide you the first one, so you will be able to do number 2, 3, 4, 5 on your own. Let's take a look at the first one. The time signatures 4. The lower number 4 means when the quarter note gets 1 beat. The top number 4 means there are 4 beats in each measure. Week 1, we learned about the 16 notes. So that will be 1 E and 2 E and 4 16 notes equal 1 quarter note. 1 E and 2 eighth notes equal 1 quarter note. And here is 4 E and, okay, so this is wrong. It should be 3 E and 4 E and. So before you do it, make sure you write down the countings before you tap the rhythm. Now let's check with the metronome. Quarter note equals 60. Time signature 4/4. Let's try the subdivision 16 notes, so we will have the 1 E and 2 E and. Let's try with the repeat. I'm going to tap with my right hand. I'm going to use my left hand to guide you through. Here we go.
1 E and dot 2 E and dot 3 E and dot 4 E and dot 1 E and dot 2 E and dot 3 E and dot 4 E and dot 1 E and dot 2 E and dot 3 E and dot 4 E and dot 1.
Hope it helps. Now take out the course information sheet. Page 6, course outline. After syllabus rhythm trio, let's go straight to syllabus note trio, page 57. Syllabus packet, page 57. Before we do note trio, let's quickly review our most favorite landmark notes. Here is my mini whiteboard. Remember, there are 5 C's landmark notes that we need to memorize it. That will help us read piano music much faster. The first one is middle C, mommy C, daddy C, grandma C, grandpa C, or we can call it middle C, the Dr. Chan's C, or your C, triple C, bass C, high C, low C. Okay, middle C, mommy C, daddy C, grandma C, flip over, grandpa C. They are all 1 octave apart, all C's. Now, there are 4 more landmark notes. We have to memorize it. Triple clef is also called G clef. Triple G goes up to high G. Right about treble staff. Triple G, high G. Bass clef, also called F clef. Bass F goes down to low F. Bass F, go down to low F. Hope it helps. Please pause this video for 1 minute and make sure that you memorize all of them. It's super important, super helpful for our sight reading. Now let's go back to the syllabus packet, page 57, note trio. This week, week 3, we're supposed to do the entire page. I'm going to guide you through probably just 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th one. Take out your pencil or pen. Make sure we pay attention to the clef. The first three are written with bass clefs. The fourth and fifth one are treble clefs. The bottom one is bass clef. Also pay attention to the key signature. The first one is B flat, E flat. Let's go down number 4. The fourth line is F sharp and C sharp. The last one is F sharp. Now let's try the treble clef 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth line together. So we have the F sharp and C sharp. Make sure the entire line, if there's F, we must write down F sharp. If there's C, C sharp. The first one is E above mommy C. So there's E, F sharp key signature. This is right below grandma C, so that's B. And here's a grandma C, super easy, right? So C sharp key signature. The third measure is D, right above mommy C, D, F sharp key signature. And B, here's D, right above grandma C, D. Now here's mommy C, super easy. Mommy C, key signature, C sharp, and C sharp again. B, this is right below grandma C, B, and A. Now, when you do this assignment, make sure that you time yourself. You need to finish that within 1 minute, within 60 seconds. Now, let's finish. We already finished note drill. Take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 6. After note drill, let's continue. Syllabus Technic, page 33. From the syllabus packet, page 33. This is the exercise we're going to prepare ourselves for the piece on week 7, a root position chord from the marble statue. Play the left hand. Marble statue is the piece we're going to learn on week 7. It's from the keyboard paintings book, page 15. Marble statue probably is the most challenging piece this semester for Music 42A. So that's why today, week 3, we need to start preparing ourselves for that piece. We wanted to make sure our technique is ready for that piece. Now let's take a look at the first one, root position chords. Take a look at the left hand. The bottom note is D chord, or you can call it D minor chord. Move to E flat major chord. Okay, all of them is this shape. For the left hand, root position, always use 5, 3, 1. Let's go back to the first one again. D minor chord, E flat major chord, move down to C minor chord, go on, B flat major chord. Next one, take out your pencil, make sure the C, E, flat, and G, the accidental applies to the rest of the measure on the same note. C minor chord and D minor chord, 2, 3, 4. Okay, D minor chord to E flat major chord, G minor chord, F major chord, E flat major chord, D minor chord, 2, 3, 4. C minor chord, 2, D minor chord, B flat major chord, A minor chord, G minor chord, 2, 3, 4. Alright, then you might ask Dr. Chen, how come I know that the major chord and minor chord super easy. Everything is based on the 5-finger pattern. So we learn the 5-finger pattern. This is the whole step, half step, whole step, right? Right away, this is the major chord, and we learn from 41A. If we lower the third finger, third note, lower means move it to the left, a half step, that will become a minor chord. We learned it from 41A. Do you remember that? For example, let's try G major chord. This is G major position. Minor means move the third finger to the left a half step, that will become G minor chord. That's it. Let's try the A major. This is A major. For the minor, move the middle finger to the left a half step. That will become a minor chord. This is it. Now let's move on to B, first inversion chords. So this, for example, this is a root position, right? For the right hand. This exercise for the right hand. First inversion means move the bottom note to the top. That will become the first inversion. So we rearrange those notes. We still have C, E, G. Okay, so it will be E, G, C. Make sure that we use the fingering 1, 2, 5. Here's exercise B on C major scale. Make sure that you hold down the bottom 2 notes. Hold it down, move, hold it down, move, hold it down, move up, hold down the bottom 2 notes, hold down the bottom 2 notes. That's it. Let's move on to C, variation of first inversion chords. Now let's try it together. The first one, can you guess what chord is that? If the first chord is F, A, D, then you rearrange that. What if you move the D to the bottom? That's a D minor chord, right? This is a D major chord. Hold, hold, half hold. Move the middle finger to the left a half step. That would be the minor chord. So this is the D minor chord. Root position. Move the bottom note to the top. That becomes D minor first inversion. Okay, so let's try it together. Focus on the top note. You target the top note. Here we go. Hold down the bottom 2 notes. D chord, D minor chord, E flat major chord, E flat. This has to be E flat, right? Because of the accidental supply to the next note. There's no bar line, so you have to play E flat. Next one, C minor chord. Next one, B flat major chord, C minor chord, D minor chord, D minor chord, E flat major chord, G minor chord, F major chord, E flat major chord, D minor chord. That's it. Let's move on to D exercise. First inversion chords for the right hand is similar to this one. This time we're going to play with the staccato. The time signature changed to 2-2. Cut time. Cut time means 2-2. When the half note gets 1 beat, there are 2 beats in each measure. We also learned it from 41A. Here we go. The first one's 1 and 2 and 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 2 and Professor Oka think that the staccato not necessarily very short. Just want you to relax and release and move to the next chord. Not necessarily very short. Just make sure that your wrist is very relaxed. Okay, so make sure that you relax and move to the next chord. Relax and move to the next chord. Release your tension, move to the next chord. Hope it helps. Now we finish page 33. Take out the course information sheet, course outline. After page 33, let's go straight to sight reading book, page 6. Page 6, week 3, we're supposed to do both two pieces. I'm going to guide you through the first one. Take a look at the character dancing. Now the time signature is 4/4 common time. Quarter note, the bottom 4 means when the quarter note gets 1 beat. The top number 4 means there are 4 beats in each measure. Key signature, there's no sharp and flat. We have two possibilities, either C major or A minor. Take a look at the left hand last note. C, right hand is also C. So this excerpt is written in the key of C major. Now let's take a look at the right hand. First note is G, triple G. That's a landmark note, triple G. Fifth finger is super important. This note and this finger determines the position for the entire piece. So the 5-finger pattern is right here. So this is C major position. G to C to F to D to forte. Piano. Forte means loud. Piano means soft. F to getting louder. D to C to 3, 4. Now let's try once more. Play right hand, tap your left hand rhythm. 1, 2, ready, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can count 1 and 2 and starting from measure 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. Now let's try with the left hand. First note is Daddy C, bass C, pinky, 5th finger. That determines the position for this one. Very important. Pay attention to the first note and also the fingering. C, G, E, two eighth notes equal 1 quarter note equal 1 beat. The third measure, D, G, F, eighth note, G, F, E, C, and 4, and. Now play the left hand, tap your right hand with me. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and. How come we have to do it? Play right hand, tap the left hand, or play left hand, tap the right hand. This way will help us improve our coordination. Now let's try both hands together with the metronome. Quarter note equals 50. For the side reading, always do 50. Subdivision, 8th note. For side reading, it's very important. Once make sure that your hand position is ready. Your eyes always stay on the sheet music. Don't look down, don't look up and down, and we will get lost. Eyes always stay on the sheet music. Always read ahead, think ahead. Here we go. Quarter note equals 50. Number 1, page 6.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
I hope it helps, and I hope that you will continue to have fun and enjoy doing the side reading exercises. Now we finish the side reading. Take out the course information sheet, course outline. After the side reading, this is week 3. After side reading, let's go to keyboard paintings, page 12 and 13. Keyboard paintings, turn to page 12 and 13. Today we are going to learn from measure 17 through measure 23. If you don't remember the previous sections, please go back to watch my YouTube video recordings, week 1 and week 2. Now I'm going to play the entire piece for you. quarter note equals 80. Time signature is 4/4. Subdivision, 8th note. Play from the very beginning all the way. The couple of finale, go back to the very beginning, and we finish up on major, the 8th major, bar 8. We do not need to use the pedal for this piece. Make sure we use our finger pedal. Here we go. Listen for my right hand phrase, down, up. The second note needs to be soft, needs to be light. You also need to release your wrist.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1.
Now let's go to major 17. Let's try the right hand. The first phrase is called phrase. Just like sentence in music, we call it phrase. The first note is D right above mommy C. Second finger on D. So this is a C major 5-finger pattern. Mommy C. D, E, C, G, E. Did you hear that? I create a beautiful phrase. Make sure this is called hairpin. Getting louder, getting softer. Like create beautiful rainbow. Listen once more. Getting louder, getting softer. Okay, next phrase, measure 19 and 20. F, E, D. Measure 21. C, E, C, G, E. Watch out here. The last note, measure 23. This is grandma C. You pick up your left hand. LH means left hand. Second finger, cross over, play that. Grandma C. Now let's try the left hand. It's similar to measure 9. Exactly the same, very similar. The first measure 17 and 9. This is a triple clef, so this is middle C, pinky, middle C, C, E, G. You hold it through until the end of measure 18. Okay, so once more, you need to hold all 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just like how we did for C major, 1 chord, right? Now here's a B, F, G. Remember, this is a 5/7 chord. So once more, B, F, G. Hold it. Here's a tied 2, 3, 4. Now measure 21. We have to hold it through for 3 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a tight 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, we cannot hold it. We only have 1 left hand, so If you have pedal, you can press down the pedal, let the pedal hold it. If you can't, you need to release and play the last note with your left hand. Now let's try measure 17 to the end with the metronome. Hope you enjoy it. Quarter note equals 80.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Hope it helps. Make sure you practice. Make sure that if you don't remember it, go the previous sections. Go back to watch my video recordings on YouTube. Next week, week 4, we are going to have the test on this one. We are going to play from the beginning all the way 23. Go back to the beginning, measure 1. Make sure you repeat and you finish up right here, end of measure 8. You do not need to use the pedal, but you need to play with the metronome. Hope it helps. Now let's take out the course information sheet, course outline. After keyboard paintings, let's go straight to colorful keyboard classics, page 124 and page 125. Last week we started learning this piece. We learned from measure 1 through measure 8. Today we are going to focus on the next 4 measures, measure 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let me play the piece for you once more. 8th note equals 80. So we are already using the subdivision, so we don't need to use a subdivision. 2, 4 means when the quarter note. 4 means when the quarter note gets 1 beat. Top 2 means there are 2 beats in each measure. Take out the metronome, set it to 80. Go to time signature 2, 4. No subdivision. Go to settings, so we don't need to count. Just the simple like this. Alright, so the first 2 note, that's called pickup or a beat. It's incomplete measure. The first measure starting here, so we need to hear 1 and 2, and here we go. Hope you enjoy it. 1 and 2 and. Take a look at the very last section. I'd like to inform you. Measure 22, there is a RIT abbreviation, retardando, and up tempo means go back to the original tempo. Since we're doing playing with the metronome, so let's just ignore the tempo change. We don't need to slow down and go back again. Now today, week 3, we are going to focus on measure 8, 9, measure 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's start from pickup to measure 9. This is called pickup to measure 9. The first note is C. This is the end of measure A. C, mommy, C, third finger. C, B flat, A. C, B flat, A flat. C, B flat. here's the accidental. If this B flat, this has to be B flat. Measure 10, A, B flat, C, B flat. Make sure accidental applies to the rest of the measure on the same note. Here's the next one, A flat, C, B flat, accidental, A, B flat, C, B flat, still B flat, A flat, F. A dotted quarter note gets 1.5 beat with the accent. Make it stronger. 1 and 2. Let's stop here. Go back to measure 9. Beat 1 is A natural. Beat 2 is A flat. Measure 10. Beat 1 is A natural. Beat 2 is A flat. Measure 11. Beat 1 is A natural. Beat 2 is A flat. Measure 12. A natural. So did you see? Here's a pattern, right? Now let's try the left hand. Super easy. All we learned just this first measure, which is measure 9. Everything exactly the same. The first note is F. The bass F. Third finger, middle finger. Top note is middle C. Here is that is C. Middle C. That's why the mark note is super important. Not the dot. When the dot is written above or below the notes, it's called staccato. S-T-A-C-C-A-T-O. Staccato means short, detached. Okay, so now I'm going to play both hands for you, super slowly for you. Right hand, middle finger on mommy C. Left hand, middle finger on bass F. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. That's it. Make sure that we practice slowly and accurately, perfectly from the very beginning. That's how we make our piano learning effective and efficient. Now let me play with the metronome for you. Only these 4 measures. 1 and 2 and 2 and 2. That's it. Hope you enjoy it. Now, let's take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 6. After Colorful Keyboard Classics, page 124, 25, the last item we have is handout in the mood. We are going to learn measure 9 through measure 12. Week 1, week 2, last 2 weeks we learned from measure 1 through measure 8. Now today we're going to finish up the entire piece. If you don't remember the swing rhythm, go back to watch my video recording week 1. I talk about the swing rhythm very thoroughly. Now I'm going to play the entire piece for you. Quarter note equals 72. Time signature is 4/4. Let's try the triplet, so help us to learn the swing rhythm. For the first piece, we're going to learn the jazz style. Okay, now go back to tone, the setting, go back to 13. Remember the swing rhythm would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We skip the second. So for this one would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we swing the 8th note. Other notes like half note, quarter note, we do not swing them. Alright, hope you enjoy it. Quarter note equals 72.
1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and
today we're going to focus on major 9, 10, 11, 12. Put your right hand on D. Here's a D major 5-finger pattern, right? How comes D major? This is F sharp. Key signature F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or you can call it 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Whatever you like. Major 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tie 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sure F sharp. Key signature F sharp. Now major 11. The bottom note is B. Top note is G. That's an interval. What? Interval 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's play major 11. Top notes all G. We just need to focus on the bottom note from B to C. Make sure you hold down B for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Now beat 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, now let's try the last measure. Don't be overwhelmed with a lot of notes. Take a look at the top note. Exactly same note is a G. So let's try the top note with our pinky. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tied 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me try it again for you. This is a rhythm. Think about this is two S note to eighth notes, right? This is a quarter note equals the 2 eighth notes. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Here's the tied. 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. That's it. Now let's try the bottom note. We have the D flat, we have the C, and we have B. Move your thumb go down to B. So we have the 3 notes that's called chromatic scale, half step. D flat, C, B. Okay, top note is G. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, or you tap the first 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Now let's try the left hand. E flat, D, going down half step, just like this, half step. The last note is G, but we need to play 1 octave lower. A, V, A means octave. O, C, T, A, V, E. When this sign is written below the note, means play 1 octave lower. When this sign is written above the note, means we need to play 1 octave higher. For this one, we need to play 1 octave lower. Staccato. Okay, I'm going to play the last measure for you. Make sure you practice slowly. Read it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. I think I can count it better. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. Left hand. 2, 3. Hope it helps. Now I'm going to play major 8 through major 12 for you. Hope you enjoy it.
1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1.
I hope that you enjoyed today's lecture, and I hope that my lecture is helpful to you. I look forward to watching your very wonderful YouTube video recordings, and I'm truly looking forward to welcome you back next Monday. I hope that you will continue to have fun learning and playing the piano. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.